All right. You, sir, and ladies, you have a problem. And what your problem is? You have too much money. Thankfully, the Steam Summer Sale is here, and we can fix that problem. At least that's what I did. Actually, I didn't spend a whole lot. The Steam Summer Sale is a great time to stock up on games, but a lot of times, it's a great time to go back and pick up games that you may have once had on PC. And we're talking from quite a while ago. And you're at the point where you can't be bothered to go dig up the boxes or dig up the discs and then try and install them onto Windows 10. And when you do try and install them, a lot of times they don't work. And you go onto the internet and you have to go searching around to find patches, sometimes not even official patches, to try and make these games work on Windows 10. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's a huge pain. When Steam comes around and does the summer sale, you see these games that you once had, but a lot of them are already patched up. They're ready to go. They can be installed straight onto Windows 10. Now, not all of them quite work, but a lot of times the nice thing is there's big discussion groups that tells you how to make them work. So recently I was able to get some really great games that I just loved around 2000, early 2000s, even in the late 90s, and get them installed onto Windows 10, do some patching, and they would work. And the games I frankly haven't played in a long time, suddenly become available again, and it's nice to just dive back. Yes, you kind of come in with a little bit rose-tinted glasses, but this gives you the chance to take them off, see, okay, well, the game is really good as it once was. Sometimes it's not. A lot of times it is. And this is one of them, Star Wars Rebellion. I put a lot of hours in this game. This was released, I think, back in 1998. This was released even before, just before the prequels had come out. The Phantom Menace, and this is just classic Star Wars, the original trilogy. No Jar Jar, no J.J. Abrams, none of that garbage. This is pure Star Wars from the original trilogy, and it was done really well. So I got this game installed. I've got several other games installed. Conquest Frontiers Wars, Age of Wonders 1 and 2. I mean, it's been great to get these great classics that I had played. And as you guys know, or you could probably pick up from my channel, I like me a good strategy game, and this is one of them right here. So that being said, let's dive into it. So Star Wars Rebellion, it's a 4X strategy game, but it's kind of a real-time one. And again, we're just kind of staring at the screen here, but we'll get things underway. I'll start a new game. There is a introduction section. I'll let it play, let you guys hear it, and show you how to kick off this game. But this is a game that's a lot of fun, and yes, it does show its age at a lot in points, but it's a game that it really grows on you, because this is like Star Wars and Masters of Orion or Galactic Civilization put together, with all the Star Wars mythos and action that goes along with it. So if you really have your old school Star Wars expanded universe type of knowledge before it all got dumped, this is a great game, because this really pulls in a lot of that stuff. So anyways, you got your difficulty levels up here, Starfighter, Star Destroyer, Death Star. Of course, you can tell which one is harder. Galaxy size, the type of game, the two sides, if there's multiplayer, options, credits, and if you want to get out. So what I've noticed in the difficulty levels up here, you'll see when we get started, if it's easy, you start with a lot of systems under your control, or remained under your control if you're the Empire. Middle is halfway. If it's Death Star, you're really on the back leg at that point. So we're going to actually go into the middle here. Let's see, let's do a medium star galaxy size. I'm actually going to do just a headquarters victory again. We'll see how long this goes. Okay, so now there are two sides, the Galactic Empire and the Rebel Alliance. Which side do I want to choose? You know what? It's Monday. Let's be the Empire. One thing that's nice about this game, they really do use the original John Williams music, and they do it really well. It's classic Imperial March. Best way to start a day. Maybe you should make this my alarm clock. Huh. Let's see what happens when my engineering director comes in. All right, so we got a briefing here. I'll just let it play.
IMP-22 military protocol droid, and this is my assistant, SD7. Imperial Intelligence has provided a briefing for you on the current state of the galaxy. The galactic information display shows the galaxy is in a state of disorder. While many systems remain loyal to the Empire, the recent demise of the Death Star has convinced many core systems to favor the rebels. Imperial troops have maintained order on several of the core systems who may have otherwise drifted to the rebels. There are many systems along the rim of the galaxy which are little known to us. The rebels are likely to use these systems as hiding places from which to spread chaos throughout the galaxy. This is Coruscant, the location of the Imperial Palace and the heart of the Empire. We know that rebel fanatics will attempt to seize Coruscant. The rebels know the road to victory passes through Coruscant. However, because of your excellent leadership, they will fail. Available data indicates that the Death Star was destroyed near the fourth moon of the planet Yavin. We have confirmed that there is presently a rebel base located there. If you wish, the Imperial fleet could swiftly crush this base. Intelligence is certain that the rebels will quickly flee in the face of Imperial power. Imperial intelligence indicates that the rebels' headquarters is located somewhere on the galactic rim. If the rebel headquarters could be destroyed, the rebellion would be dealt a severe blow. Imperial forces should probe the far reaches of the galaxy to ferret out this nest of rebel vermin. Oh yes, intelligence also indicates that the rebel headquarters can be relocated from one system to another at the whim of the rebel leaders. The Imperial fleet is currently deployed to maintain order throughout the galactic core. The Alliance fleet scattered after the Battle of Yavin. There are also additional Imperial troops, fighters, and system defenses deployed in each of these systems. The Emperor is located on Coruscant. Lord Vader has recently arrived in this system. Intelligence indicates that the rebel leadership foolishly plans to capture the Emperor and Lord Vader. Of course, they will fail. The Empire will never allow such a devastating turn of events. If the rebellion is to be crushed, its leadership must be eliminated. The leader of the rebels is Senator Mon Mothma. She is cowering in some rebel stronghold. She must be captured. Additionally, the Emperor and Lord Vader have made it clear that Luke Skywalker must be captured and brought before them. Together, they will turn the rebel to the dark side of the Force. That ends this briefing. The forces of the Empire are at your command.
Okay, so that was the briefing. And I'm going to slow this down very slow. You can't actually pause it, because if you pause it, you get this screen. You can't do anything with it. But if you make it really slow, now there's a lot of things you can do. Okay, so this is the galaxy. And here's Coruscant. That's the capital. And Darth Vader is down here. So when you start off a game, there's a lot of things you need to get set up. And I remember doing this, so I'm kind of a little bit of an advantage, but if you never played this game before, you don't really realize this, and it's always good to get going. So, Yavin is over here. There's a rebel fleet. You don't need to go after him at the very first thing you need to do. First of all, you need to get a lot of these star systems back under control. When the Death Star went kablooey, a lot of these systems went either neutral or to the rebel cause. And we gotta turn that around, or at least I do. So that's kind of the first order of business. Now I can take a look and just see where my officers are. And okay, so here are the officers that I currently have for the Empire. Some of these are very good at research, some are very good battle commanders. There's also actually a few, believe it or not, for the Galactic Empire who are diplomats. And that's the first one I want to find first. And let's see here. I don't think Palian is a good one. Let's just see. No, he's got a very good one. I'm sorry. So Palian, I think that's how you pronounce it. He's got a diplomacy rating of 95. That's really high. And he also has a very high leadership rating. So very low espionage rating. We're not going to use him for spying missions, but we can definitely use him to work on some of these systems. So let's see. Okay, there's Sanab. And let's get him started early. And let's see here. Let's see if any of these systems are okay. This one has 2 construction yards. That's a nice one. And this one has, okay, 1 training facility. So let's start him on Combe. And we'll start working that diplomacy. Get that magic going. General Veers. And he... no diplomacy, no espionage. He's a pretty good leader, but one thing he can do is troop training. And that's what we want to do. We want to get him training troops here. So, into Nab. Actually, what we want to do is find where an idle troop training facility is. Now, this is one thing about Star Wars Rebellion. You're going to be juggling a lot of windows, and one way to not juggle windows is actually use the minimize key here, you know, typical windows, and you'll actually have a set of windows on this side. This is one way to keep some information open without it blocking your command view. Now I'm going to use actually him.
What do you desire?
And we're going to look for, actually, no, we're going to use this one. Now we're going to use the map one. We're going to find manufacturing, idle, training facilities, or actually any training facilities is fine. And actually, no, do we have any idle training facilities? Okay, well, we got 2. I thought we had more, but we don't. 1 in Preston. Now, this is under galactic control. One thing to keep in mind, when you look at these planets, you'll see a green and see a red. Green is for the Empire, red is for the Rebel Alliance. And it doesn't flip either. If you play on the Rebel side, red is actually still your color, and green is still the Empire. So thankfully there's no confusion. It doesn't mean good or evil. It just means which side you know has control of that planet. So I think Lord Vader is here. Yes, he is. And what's his diplomacy? Actually, he's decent at diplomacy, believe it or not. I'm gonna start to not recruitment, although it's a good idea.
As you wish.
Or I should start with diplomacy there. Okay, so let's go back to Tanab. Get Veers. Put him on that system. Priceland, and yeah, troop training research. We want to get research going as quickly as possible because the earlier you can get it started, the more advanced ships and troops you can get out, and that becomes a factor because like any kind of traditional 4X strategy game, technology and more advanced ships can really have a snowball effect. It's not the only thing though. You got to keep up with everything else, but it is important. So, alright, so we got him going. Let's see here. Jared. He's also actually okay, he's also good. He's a good diplomat. And he's actually on Coruscant. And you know what? Let's get him to some of these systems here in the home sector. Okay, there's one of the construction yards, so I'm gonna put him on a mission. Kick up that diplomacy. Normally you would think the Empire would just crush these systems back in submission. They actually don't have the resources for that, so uncharacteristically I have to use a little more of a carrot than a stick. Although not here. Troop garrison requirements 3. So this planet, if I take troops off this planet and it goes below 3, I guess 3 divisions or 3 brigades or whatever you call them, it will go into rebellion. And we'll try and throw you off and go to the other side. And that's true for both sides. You can actually have Rebel Alliance planets, but if sympathy to the Empire goes higher, they can actually throw off the Rebel Alliance and come back to the Empire. So that's something interesting. That's one of the shipyard. That's nice. Alright, so we got another diplomacy mission underway, which is good. And let's see. Some of these you gotta figure out just who can do what. You can't do any training. Okay, so he's a pretty good combat specialist. Emperor Palpatine. Okay, definitely want him. He needs to go to work, man. This guy can't just sit on his throne room.
As you wish.
We're gonna actually have him do recruitment. Okay, status Piet. Okay, he's actually also not a good diplomat, so you know what? Put him Abram. Get him going there. I'm keeping him close just so I don't have too much transit time. Nita, not so good, but he is a good combat commander, so we'll keep him at Coruscant. And let's see, who else we got here? Nita, Ozzel. I know Ozzel's not a diplomat. I think that's everybody. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't get Starship training underway, or I say Starship design. That would be nice. But we gotta find people to do that. But thankfully, I put the Emperor, kicked him out of his chair, and which is not a wise thing to do, but I dumped him out of his chair, told him to get to work, and he needs to start recruitment. Okay, so now we got some diplomacy missions underway. Now we have a lot of idle facilities, and this is where you kind of need to start building out your empire. When you look at these tabs here, you'll see that each planet has certain things that it has. So here's your construction capabilities, your shipyards, which determine if you can build starships, and if you have more shipyards in that sector, or I'm sorry, more shipyards on that planet, you can construct ships faster, and that becomes a key thing. Refineries, this tells you how quickly you can reprocess the raw material in the mines, and of course right next to that is the raw material in the mines. So basically the materials goes from left to right. You got the raw materials here from your mining operations, you have your refined materials here, and then you have your maintenance and upkeep. Right now I'm at 6. Dirt poor, probably because we blew all the money to build the Death Star here. And we're gonna get started. So, St. Praceland is we have construction facility. So we're gonna build. Well, let's build out. How many mines we have here? We've got a lot of mines and a lot of refineries. So you know, let's just build a mine. Actually, build 2 of these guys. That will cover those 2. Kind of get some things going here. Okay, ship construction. 24 maintenance. Takes 26 materials, but we don't have 26 materials. Although they come in day by day. That's a lot of Rebel systems. We're actually a little bit on the back foot here. Training facility at Coruscant. See what we can build. We can build army regiments, Imperial commandos, espionage droids, Augury death commandos, and a stormtrooper regiment. And I have a strategy guide that actually tells the difference between all of these, but I gotta find and pull it out. So let's see. Let's take a look at Balmora here. Yeah. So what? I'm going to increase our build time. There we go. And we'll get things going. Okay. Things are super slow here. Nothing really happening, but I want to take a look at my fleets. I have fleets 1 through 1, 2, 3, 4. I think number 1's always at Coruscant. Yep. Go Star Destroyer and a Galleon. I want to keep these guys here. It's 5 of these guys. So, you know what? I'm going to take this guy. Create fleet. This is my home defense fleet, so I'm gonna name this home fleet. And that's the nice thing, you can actually rename your fleets here. They don't get automatically assigned. Fleet 5, we'll keep right there. Again, when you start a game, yeah, there's quite a bit of housekeeping you need to do. Okay, we have Victory class Star Destroyer here and a Character class Cruiser. 1 TIE Fighter, 1 Imperial Regiment. I think this number means I can carry another TIE Fighter, so this will be... I'll call this the first battle fleet. Okay, Denab, what do we got here? We got another Victory class Star Destroyer. Okay, that's good. This is the second fleet. Oh, let's rename that. Second battle fleet. Okay. Take a look here. The planetary battery. So here, there's no defenses at Umgol. So I think I can invade it right away with Imperial Fleet Regiment. And it's kind of on... It's kind of on the very edge here. So actually, you know what? I'll take Sullust instead. Yeah. Let's move into Sullust. Manufacturing, okay. Let's go to idle construction yards. Gorman has one, okay. And you know what? Let's actually crank up the mines here a little bit. Get some raw material going. There we go. Okay, so now that's kind of set up here. I can actually move this a little bit faster, actually. Get things going.
There is a message from Lord Vader.
Succeeded.
Increase popular support. Supports the Alliance. Do you want to continue? Yes. Darth Vader the diplomat.
There is a message from the Emperor. One of our agents is reporting
Successful.
Mendo. Very good.
There is a message from Lord Vader.
So we'll slow it down here just a little bit. Fleet arrived at Sullust. Yep, keep him going.
My mission has failed. My mission has failed.
Keep him going. Keep him going. It's always good to keep your diplomacy going early on. Sullust is here. And you know what? No pleasantries.
Those units can only be deployed to a system under your control.
Okay. Planetary assault.
There appears to be some negative news about support for the Empire.
Yep. And let's see, let's take a look at the garrison. Okay, he requires 4. Yeah, we're gonna build some army regiments here. Let's do 3. I think Prislin can... Okay, he only needs 2, so let's bring 1 to Sullust and another one there.
One of our agents is reporting in.
Losses, okay. Submission. Popular support, okay, good. You can actually turn this off. You can turn off the how verbose they are, but sometimes it's good to keep an idea where things are.
There is a message from Lord Vader.
My mission has failed.
Quit failing.
One of our agents is reporting in.
Okay. Let's see what I want. Is okay, those are troops. But what I want are probes. Personnel. Okay, system finder. Nope. Just want to start exploring here. Manufacturing, idle training facilities with 1. Croissant. And I want Imperial Probe Droid. Let's build 5 of those. Okay. And let's see, idle shipyards. We got 1.
One of our agents is reporting in.
Let's see here. 104 days. Stat star 2,336. Yes, you can build a second one. And let's see what we'll do. Let's actually build a few more TIE fighters. Submission. I'm going.
My mission has failed.
Okay. Slowly but surely here. Let's see. Got 2 more regiments coming in.
A manufacturing message has been received.
Droids. Okay. Okay, so there's the probe droid. This is where the part where it's time to really take a look, because all this outer ring here, we only know one system, which is Yavin. We don't know anything about these, actually these whole sectors on the outside. So we're gonna start with the modal system, or sector, I should say. Take the Imperial Probe Droid, and just go 1 by 1. Do reconnaissance. Let's go on assault.
One of our agents is reporting in.
Okay, and now I'll start to explore these outer sectors here. And you just kind of start on 1, and you can build them out because most of them are completely neutral. Okay, Balmor is still ready about to rebel here. Yeah, people don't really like the Empire. They don't like me. Let's see, anything idle? No. It'd be good to have if there was an option to see idle completely.
There is a message concerning popular support for the Empire. There is a message from an Imperial unit indicating it has arrived at its destination.
Alright, okay, we got a system.
One of our agents is
Home.
reporting in.
Yep, so we got that one. Okay, good. Oh, and a new construction facility. Excellent. Let's see. The build.
There is a message from Lord Vader.
Let's see here. We'll build a
A
shipyard.
manufacturing message has been received.
My mission has failed.
Do 1 more, and then after that, I'll put on something else. Oh, and the other thing is, let's keep recruiting the Emperor. Get out of that chair.
A manufacturing message has been received.
As you wish.
Let's go to Uvenna. Alright, so things are starting to be built. Blackbird Squadron, okay, good. And let's see here. If we can grab these systems out of the core sectors, he's going to mostly back into the
A
Empire.
manufacturing message has been received.
Okay. And we got 2 more probe droids. And let's send them on missions. So send them that one. Send them that one. I'll get the sector figured out here. I don't hear some. Okay. Let's actually build a few mines here.
There is a message from one of your field personnel.
No, uprising mission, huh? No, not on my watch. Not on my watch. Okay. Smuggling losses end. Okay, well that's good. At least we're not losing resources now. So Vader is doing some work here. He's gotten support up to the point where there's smuggling, where the smuggling has stopped, which is good.
One of our agents is reporting in.
Submissions. I'm going. See, it's always good to capture these systems in the core sectors first because they have a lot of infrastructure. The ones in the outer rims have very little infrastructure, and you got to build them up. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Training facility idle, okay. Can't have that, so let's do build. Let's do a couple stormtrooper regiments. Okay, let's put it in mine. The idle shipyards. Nope. Okay. I can't move and ship off a person yet.
There is a message from Lord Vader. There is a message concerning popular support for the Empire.
Let's do one
A
more.
manufacturing message has been received.
Do one more
My
there.
mission has failed.
Okay.
One of our agents is reporting.
I had to do one more just to give a little more buffer zone because the Alliance can send in, you know, instigators and their own diplomats, and they can easily flip a planet back over. We don't want to make it that easy for them. Corson joins, Avram joins. Nice. So now we got this one, we got this one. Okay. Now this Siswana sector is starting to look a bit more green. That's a very good color. But we do need to work on Balmora. Make them a little more happier being under employment. Farfin sector, this is awfully red. And this is awfully blue here, so we gotta get that turned around. Talus, Brandy, not much there, but gosh, we should probably start to work on this sector as well. Fighter deployed. Okay. Alright. Speed this up a little bit here.
One of our agents is reporting in.
Okay. No, I don't want you to continue your mission. Slow down here. You wish to continue? Yes. Alright. Okay, so he's at Corson.
A manufacturing message has
Let's
been
put him
received.
at... Yeah, go mine.
One of our agents is reporting in.
Diplomacy. Okay, we can stop him. And we'll stop him. Okay, now I can work on the next set of systems here. So... Nida. No, he's not a diplomat. Piet. Piet is the diplomat. Where's Piet? There he is. And he's on Avram. Well, let's work over Balmora here,
There is
even
a
though
message from Lord Vader.
it's here, it's taking up troops.
I have succeeded.
Yay!
There
Alright,
is
let's
a
do
message
one
from
more
the
there.
Emperor.
That's a key system because there's a lot of research going on there. Don't want to lose that
There
one.
is a message from an Imperial unit indicating it has arrived at its destination.
And let's see, there was actually one
One of
more.
our agents is reporting in.
Mendo. Did we blow him away? Brandi. Palpatine. Yeah, okay. And let's see, we're going to do mission 2, Fortress. And now we have Lord Vader. Where's Vader? Who's on a mission there? Okay. Okay, I think I sent him on one more diplomatic mission. I think I got one more probe here. Yep. So mission here. Mission here. Now, if a system is completely uninhabited, if you put one troop regiment on that system, it's yours, like at 100%. So there's one advantage of taking a system on the Outer Rim. When you capture that system, it's 100% yours, and you can just build out the
One of
infrastructure
our
from there.
agents is reporting in.
Mission. There's no return to Coruscant, okay. And let's see here. I believe the bottom one is their mining slots, and their blue one is their refining slots, if I remember correctly. So there's 5 refineries and 12 mines.
A manufacturing message has been received.
I think that's what it is. I could be wrong on that, though. Fighter deployed. Shipyard idle. Okay, let's go. Nab. Build. Let's do it like cruiser here.
There appears to be some negative news about support for the Empire. A manufacturing message has
Okay,
been
lost the
received.
system, or maybe it was a neutral system that went.
There is a message from one of your field personnel.
Let's see here. We want to build an escort carrier. Now, remember that galleon? This one here. Yep. It's got 2 fleet regiments. And this
One of our agents is reporting
Expeditionary
in.
Force 1. I'm going to send them off to this new sector, the modal sector, and grab some of these systems. So let's grab Gandolo. It takes quite a bit of time, though, to go from sector to sector. If you're inside a sector, it doesn't take too long, but if you're from sector to sector, though, it can take a while. So if you take a look at this fleet, you can do
A manufacturing message has been received.
status. It's going to arrive at day 108, so it's going to be about 20 days or so to get there. Orbital shipyard deployed, okay. Mine deployed, okay, that's good. That's what I want to see. This guy's still in rebellion. Okay, we got 4 there. I'm going to send one more regiment over here just to
A
little bit of a buffer.
manufacturing message has been received.
training. Did not produce information. Yes, always keep them going.
There is a message from Lord Vader. A manufacturing message has been received.
Okay.
One of our agents is reporting
You
in.
have
Alright.
aborted
Vader, you're done.
mission.
Do recruitment, diplomacy, and espionage.
One
Recruitment.
of our agents is
We
reporting
need
in.
heroes. Especially one that can do starship design, which I don't have, or building design.
There is a message from one of your field personnel.
So they're definitely setting people to incite rebellion here. That's not good. Nope, come on. Alright, training guys, nobody. Okay.
There is a message concerning popular support for the Empire.
Let's build another construction yard. And actually, you know, I think what these slots are, I think these are actually construction slots. Hawk. So Y-wing, 2 Y-wings. Oh, we lost.
One of our agents is reporting in.
No casualties. Operational, okay. That ain't good. Let's see. Well, they are beaten up though. So it's at this point, do we ask, do we have orbital defenses? Actually, no, we don't.
There is a message from one of your field personnel.
So that's the next thing we're gonna build after this is done here.
There is a message from an Imperial fleet indicating it has reached its destination. One of our agents is
Damaged
reporting
ships, okay. I'm gonna need some time to get back. But you know, I want to
in. A
move back to
manufacturing message has been received.
Praceland. Look at the best battle fleet over here. No running.
There is a message from Lord Vader.
My mission has failed.
Okay. It's actually does help to move around.
As you wish.
Okay, so this is Star Wars Galaxies. Actually, sorry, Star Wars Rebellion. Star Wars Galaxies doesn't exist anymore.
There is a message from
Star Wars
the
Rebellion. And yeah, there's a lot of clicking involved here, as you can see. Actually, we're going to
There
slow
is a
this down
message
to
from an
very
Imperial
slow.
fleet indicating it
But
has
this is
reached
just the
its
start. I think what
destination.
I'll do is I'll play this a bit more, and when I get this more spread out, we'll do kind of another Let's Play, and you'll see kind of where things really line up. I just kind of want to show some of the starting situation here, and actually it's not going out and blasting everything. You got to kind of take care of what you have and expand it. So here in the Siswana sector, it's gone pretty well. We got some new systems over here. Sluice sector, it's back and forth, although there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 rebel systems here. Farfin, worse. In fact, I think we lost that system. And this is under construction, yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be tight. We gotta hold on to that sector somehow, and we'll go from there. So, anyways, just to kick off, yeah, this is Star Wars Rebellion. Played this game a lot, and yes, the first 100, 200 turns is slow. You don't have any big fleets, you don't have any big battles. You're just trying to get things set up and expanded. But once you get there, though, once things really start to move, it moves pretty fast, and it's very strategic. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments if you like this, if you liked the video, and if you did and you're not subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. and I'll be sure to do more videos for you guys. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care. Talk to you soon, and I'll see you next time.